So it's very common for people with various types of addictive behaviors to really criticize themselves for it, to beat themselves up, to feel inadequate, to feel unworthy, to feel shame. And part of the reason is they think if they don't harshly judge their addictive behavior, then they're letting themselves off the hook. Then somehow that will just allow them to perpetuate the behavior. But it actually is just the opposite. With self-compassion gives you the sense of safety to see yourself clearly and to own up to what you're doing that's harmful to yourself and others. If you are going to meet your bad behavior with self-criticism, then it's so much easier not to think about it, to avoid it, or if you can get away with it, to blame it on someone else, right? It's their fault. But if you're kind to yourself and admitting the fact that you're imperfect, you made mistakes, like everyone, maybe you really screwed up, it'll give you the safety to see yourself clearly, to admit the problems you're having. But this is so important. Self-compassion is concerned with the alleviation of suffering. When you have self-compassion, you care about yourself just like you would a friend. You want your friend to be happy and not to suffer. So when you approach your own behaviors, even if they're destructive, like addiction, and you care about yourself, you can admit what you're doing, but you're also motivated to make a change, to not let things just be as they are, because you know you're causing yourself and others harm. So compassion can sometimes be fierce. Compassion can sometimes say, hey, you gotta stop that. You gotta do something else. You're hurting yourself. I care about you. You need to stop hurting yourself. But it does it in a way that's kind, supportive, and encouraging, and not just saying you're a bad person, you're horrible, I hate you. It's actually much more productive and easier to sustain over the long term.